U.S. President Donald Trump stunned the world on October 2nd, 2020, when he revealed on Twitter that he and First Lady Melania Trump had tested positive for COVID-19. The announcement came just days after the first presidential debate, in which the president mocked Democratic nominee Joe Biden for wearing a protective mask.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
The news of the president's diagnosis was met with an immediate and swift response from social media at large, with many celebrities' reactions amplified via retweets and replies. Some of the most vocally anti-Trump celebs expressed empathy. Alyssa Milano, for example, tweeted that she wouldn't wish this virus on my worst enemy. But others couldn't help but voice more controversial opinions. Several celebs said that they believe Trump's diagnosis was some sort of universal punishment for the president, who admitted to the Washington Post's Bob Woodward he had downplayed the seriousness of the virus, which has cost more than 200,000 Americans their lives. Ice-T, for one, tweeted, "Can I say karma's a..." One fan took issue with the rapper's response, replying that the illness is a horrible thing to wish on anyone, quote, even someone you hate. Another follower retorted with their decision to no longer be an Ice-T fan. The always outspoken Chelsea Handler tweeted a photo of herself relaxing outside with a serene smile on her face. She captioned the photo simply, "Thoughts and prayers." This did not sit too well with some Twitter users. One wrote, "Trump tests positive for COVID, the world tests negative for sympathy." 1990s teen heartthrob Devin Sawa frequently uses his Twitter account to share criticism of President Trump, and his reaction to the president's COVID diagnosis was no different, focusing on policy disagreements rather than personal sympathy. In a tweet, the Final Destination star wrote, "About his racism, about his taxes, about his policy, how he's feeling. That's the order you should care." One of Sawa's followers replied, "You people are the strangest people ever. I've never ever seen such horrible things written by adults." Sawa responded to the backlash, replying to the criticism of his initial tweet, 200,000 dead, but you think I'm being inappropriate for finding the irony in Trump catching it humorous? Some celebs have raised suspicions about the timing of the diagnosis, putting forward an often shared conspiracy theory that Trump claimed to have coronavirus to gain sympathy points ahead of the next debate, or to get out of participating in it. Filmmaker Michael Moore posted a long rant on Facebook, urging his followers to think before they believed Trump's tweet about his diagnosis. The director wrote in part, "Why on earth would we believe him today? Has he earned your trust now? No. Yet we're decent enough to not want him to be sick, to wish him well, and maybe just this once give him the benefit of the doubt, because why would he lie about this?"
It's been a very interesting journey. I learned a lot about COVID. I learned it by really going to school.
Moore went on to theorize that Trump could potentially use his illness as a ploy to delay the election. While some comments praised Moore's arguments, others called the filmmaker out for wasting his time on such an idea. One said, "Oh, that's a long block of text for something as minor as a test result." Hocus Pocus star Bette Midler also touted Moore's argument that the president's coronavirus diagnosis is seemingly suspicious. She wrote on Twitter, speaking about one of Trump's closest advisors, "Just learned that Hope Hicks tested positive for COVID. Timing's so interesting. I guess Trump's quarantining will mean no rallies and no more debates. Convenient. It's awful to always think the worst, but after 4 years of relentless lying, can't be helped. No trust left." Like Handler, Midler also sarcastically wished Trump her thoughts and prayers. In response to a user who suggested that the president's test results should be made public, the actress replied, "You may have something there." Midler's series of tweets did not sit well with many people, and like Ice-T, she lost at least one fan who wrote, "I wouldn't count on that bet. I used to enjoy watching you. You have become so unpleasant lately. Disappointed in you." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about the latest hot topics are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.